I use slugs to kill a pest in my fish tank and you won't believe the results. This is my reef tank that has had an issue for a long time. This Aptasia pest has almost taken complete control over it. I tried to get rid of it with this stuff, but that ended up just making it spread and getting worse. Then I tried going the natural route by getting some of these peppermint shrimp, but they ended up just freeloading and not being interested in the Aptasia at all. That's when I decided to stop playing around and I finally bought these guys. These are Bergia nudibranches. They are a nudibranch that strictly eats Aptasia, nothing else. But there are a few issues about them. I've heard from other aquarium hobbyists that they can work pretty slowly and my Aptasia problem was getting bad fast. I've also owned other nudibranches in the past that I have not had any good luck with. I would lose them to some unknown reasons, like maybe they walked out of the tank or into the filter, and maybe they even got torn up by some of the pumps I have. Because of this, I put 5 of the Bergias in my tank to make sure if I lost 1 or 2, I would have some backups. And ideally, if the problem persists, these guys would actually continue to reproduce. Technically, yes, they can run out of a food source since the only thing they eat is Aptasia, but I'm hoping that the Aptasia reproduces at the same rate that the Bergias reproduce, so I can actually form a little community of them in my tank. But I've heard they also don't have a long lifespan to begin with. So now I've only had these guys in my tank for a couple of weeks, but here are the results so far. This is the before, and as you can see, there are some pretty large Aptasias growing all around this rock, and there are even some at the top close to my pump. But now it looks like this. I see virtually no Aptasia only within a span of a couple of weeks. I couldn't believe that they actually ate those massive pieces. And the ones next to my pump are gone as well, but those ones make me nervous because I'm afraid that these guys actually went towards the back of my system. If that is the case, hopefully it was only 1 or 2 of them. Because there actually is a very small Aptasia piece right here that I haven't seen them get in a while, and that's all it takes for Aptasia to grow is just a little piece. I mean, that's literally how this whole thing started in the first place. And the craziest part is that I have never seen these guys once since I put them in the tank originally. They are very tiny and actually nocturnal, so they'll only be coming out at night. So the only evidence that I actually have of them still being in there is the fact that the Aptasia is disappearing. Now again, I did say that these guys can take a couple of months to clear out all of the Aptasia, but since I only see one little small polyp left after just a couple of weeks, I'm gonna go out and say that the battle is over and we have finally won. Like and subscribe for more.